All right, now we're gonna put together a really simple rub for the pork butt. To me, simple is better, and I'm gonna start with some black pepper. This is a 18 mesh black pepper. I'm pretty sure I stole this rub from Aaron Franklin, so it's not exactly an Eastern North Carolina thing. It's more of a Texas rub, but what'll make it an Eastern Carolina thing is the sauce we do for it later, which will be a vinegar-based sauce. So we put some black pepper in there, and then we go, ratio is about half, because the pork butt's a big enough piece of meat, it can take a lot of rub and a lot of salt. So got that about portioned out. Then we're going to add in some garlic powder. It's really just maybe an eighth to the ratio of the salt, and then some paprika. That's mainly for color. And let's add a little more garlic powder. So it ends up being about 4 or 5 tablespoons. Again, it's not something you can really mess up. So once you have it in there, just give it a good shake. Get it mixed up, and then you got your rub. All right, next we will put that on the pork butt. Okay, so we started putting the rub on the pork butt, and what you'll notice is it's got this little yellow tint to it. That's just yellow mustard. That's what I use for the binder on this. Believe it or not, adds a little bit of flavor. The pork is not gonna taste like mustard though. So don't worry about that. It's just mainly a binder. Most of it will burn off, but mustard does go well with pork. So this is the bottom of it right now that we're working on. Very good. Cover it up. Get all sides of it. And flip it. And again, this isn't a heavy mustard that you put on there. It's just a light coating. That about does it. That is, it's all set. It just needs to wait a few more minutes, then the smoker should be up to temperature, and then we'll put it on. Okay, so while the pork butt's on, we're going to talk about a sauce. In Eastern North Carolina, if it's not vinegar, it's not barbecue. So we're going to make a basic Eastern North Carolina sauce. I've already got in here a tablespoon of Texas Pete. What we're going to add to that is a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, as best you can, and a teaspoon of just regular black pepper. And then we're going to do a tablespoon, roughly, of sugar. And also, I'm going to clean up our mess as we go. Okay, so you got those three things together. I just usually kind of mix them and let them start to come together a little bit. Once it looks like you got a good little slurry going in there, then you'll add about 12 ounces, cup and a half, apple cider vinegar. Put your cap on. And then just shake it and let that all come together. And this is not anything that you have to heat up or cook. You just kind of, I like to sit it in the window in the sun, let it get some heat, and just let all the flavors come together. The longer you have it together, the better it's going to taste. But this will be, we're doing an 8-hour smoke, so by the time it's done, this is going to be really good. So occasionally just mix it up, shake it up before you use it. That way you get all the flavors in there. And it's got that real good vinegar, Eastern North Carolina taste, and I think you'll really enjoy it. It pairs well, very well with your pork.